Is Superior and Louisville, Colorado still a good place to live after the devastating fires in 2021? Well, that's exactly what this video is for. Let's get started. Hi there, it's Christy Lee here, and I am a local real estate agent in the state of Colorado, but more importantly, I am a native of Colorado. Superior and Louisville are one of my most favorite places to live. In fact, I actually grew up just outside of this area, so actually frequent these two cities all the time. People ask me, is it still a good place to move to? Is it wise to come to this area? What's going on with Superior and Louisville? And that's what this video is for. Simple answer to that question is going to be, yeah, it's still an amazing place to live. These two cities are absolutely gorgeous. You can't really tell it's about to snow here today, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, unfortunately, we did have some devastating destruction in Superior and Louisville, but that didn't change the actual city itself. Yes, it did destroy 1,000 homes and businesses, and what's horrible. But I mean, those are just two distinct communities. As a whole, the fire didn't destroy the entire city of either one. So yes, is it still a good place to live? Absolutely. I will say though, if you do consider moving here, there is going to be a little bit of a struggle finding a house. Now, obviously, like I said, we did lose 1,000 homes, and it's absolutely devastating. In fact, you could kind of see right behind me right here some of the devastation, but right next to it, these fires didn't hit it at all, which is absolutely crazy when you think about how the fire path actually led. But that being said, the very next day after the fires, the housing prices in this area and surrounding areas of Superior and Louisville actually increased about 20%. I did just look on my MLS, and there's actually only 4 homes, detached single-family homes, in the entire Superior and Louisville area that are active on the market right now, and they're averaging anywhere between about 1.1 million to 1.6. So that is a huge increase, because if you would ask me that exact same question 2 months ago, while our inventory has still always been low in this area for the last year or so, those prices would not have been that high. So that is something to be said about what has happened to this area. Also, the people who have lost their homes are actually selling those lots because they unfortunately just want to move on. Maybe they're not getting paid out as well as they should because, their insurance company, maybe they weren't insured as well as they thought they would. And so they're just not getting the amount of money that their house is worth, so they're trying to move on. Those lots right now in this area are actually going for $450,000 a lot. So people are coming in and they're wanting to buy this prime real estate because it is a prime real estate. I mean, some of these homes or some of these lots are backing up to open space. You see the mountains. Some of them are on golf courses or on the golf course. So, I mean, they're prime lots, but they're very expensive. So if you take that into account, $450,000 just for the lot, and then you have to build on it. Now that home is going to be well over $1 million, which again, 2 months ago, probably wouldn't have been that much. Another thing that I think that you should be aware of, obviously, is the businesses around here. So a lot of businesses were destroyed as well. There's a hotel that was destroyed. So, I mean, while it's devastating, it is still a good place to live because downtown Louisville is still intact. It's still rocking and rolling. Right here where I'm standing in Superior, there's the Super Target. It did get affected. It definitely did get affected, but it didn't get demolished, which is great. So they will be opening it back up here pretty soon. Costco is still rocking and rolling right here. And then across the street, there's Tesla. Tesla did get affected as well. I believe it's still closed. And then the movie theater, I believe, is still closed as well. But overall, I mean, in the next few years, all of these things will just be back to normal, but the prices of homes are still going to be significantly higher. And I think that's just going to be something that this area is just going to have to embrace. Unfortunately, it was always pretty high because we are so close to Boulder, and naturally, this area has always been on the higher end of the price point when it comes to real estate out here, but now it's just even higher. Also now, so a lot of people think that there might be some sort of stigmatism just because we did have the fires that came out here. And I will say it was just a freak accident. Nobody really sees, or we've never seen a fire come through actual city. Normally we do have wildfires. Yes, we do. It is Colorado, but normally our fires are going to be out in the mountains. You know, where there's open land and things like that. It's definitely going to be more out west or definitely out east where it's flat. Coming through an actual city like Superior and Louisville is very rare, and we've actually never seen it in this area in Colorado ever before. So it was absolutely devastating. So some people just don't want to move out here, or some people are afraid to move out here. I will say I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. I still absolutely come out here all the time. I love this area so much, but unfortunately, it has just increased in price significantly. 4 houses are actively on the market right now. There are some attached homes like condos that are still for sale, but those are all going to be the newer construction. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not even sure they're actively for sale. I think the builder just has them still there, but I believe they're going to be part of the area that has been burned a little bit. So that even still might affect this market too. So, you know, overall, Louisville, Superior, still awesome places to live, but maybe if you're considering moving to Colorado and still want to live close to Boulder, I would probably check out some of the other areas that are going to be a little less expensive. Broomfield, Westminster, Arvada, places like that are going to be a little bit less expensive and a little bit more inventory. Right now we have 1,000 people who lost their homes, and they're all looking for homes just like you are. So it's making it a little bit difficult. So if you're able to be a little bit flexible and maybe move east a little bit from Superior, Louisville, you're gonna definitely find a home, definitely a better price than in this area for sure. And you're still able to come into this area, still be able to shop and frequent this area whenever you want. It's still open, but it is going to take some time for it to fully get back to where it was. Again, this is Christy Lee, and I am a native of Colorado. I absolutely love helping you find your new home, whether it be in Superior, Louisville, or anywhere else in the state of Colorado. I am here to help. So please feel free to contact me anytime. I am the one who answers those emails and those text messages. Remember to click that subscribe button right there. That way you are notified every time I have a new video. And to the next video, take care.